Hello, and welcome once again to the Electronic Dojo. Today you'll receive your black belt. Come forth. Yeah! You gonna defeat me? I am iron. Huh, a fool. It's way easier to do that with pre-recorded dialogue, which I didn't pre-record, or dialogue. What happened to the Nava? You guys have never seen it up close. You always get it like a... It's like really dirty. I think I poured beer on it or something at one point. I don't know. I can't really account for all the stains. And I still have a weird issue with the hat going in and out. And the pots need some lube. So the plan is pop this thing apart, basically just go over my shitty 5 years ago soldering job. I mean, this is one of the first things we ever built on the channel, and let's just say I've gotten a lot better at soldering since then. You got, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I have no clue. It's really, really gross. I've never put it on the bench, and I'm like looking at it, and there's a hell of a lot of dirt. It's pretty messy. Ooh, I'm sweaty. The fuck? Oh, I think it's a dab. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the dab for the sweatiness. No, like you get better by practicing things. I was at the everything. Yeah, it's called a savant. They're pretty rare. Everybody wants to be one, though. I'm pretty confident. I think everyone would love to be a savant. But that's not how anything works out. Yeah, I start an hour earlier than I normally do. I have a friend in town, and I wanted to try to spend some time. I know we're going to hang out tomorrow, but I told him, I was like, well, hey, man, you know, you're not in town very often. I could probably, you know, if you want to get some dinner or something, I can probably end the stream a little bit early. Just let me know what you're up to. You know, if you got to work on some stuff tonight, and you want to stay in, that's fine. But you know, just let me know. Welcome to my town. So the stream may end a little earlier tonight. We'll see. If not, it'll definitely go for 12 hours. Well, barring anything else. No, man, every savant seems also to be autistic. Yeah, I think there's big overlap there. Which is cool, because I get to say hi before. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, you're right. Well, cool. I'll try to do this going forward. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know. We'll see. I wanted it to start at 10, but that was a little harder than I thought. I don't really like getting up at 8. I don't know why. I could just shift everything around and get the same effect, but whatever. Anyways. Oh, We might get, oh, wait, let's see. Oh, stand by. There might be a package outside. No. Huh. So I'm confused. I have a notification that says I received my package. Give me a second. Is there like a link to this mail? Really? Just to their social media? That's so annoying. View on USPS. Delivered. Oh. I hate to do this right when we're starting the stream, but can you guys give me 4 minutes? I'm gonna go run and get a package I didn't think would come today. I thought it would come tomorrow, just like the song by Annie. Yeah, give me 2 shakes. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna kind of run.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna sneeze? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Guys, really great news. I went to the mail and I got an offer for a credit card. Can you believe it? 0% for 6 months. And after that, like a low APR of 30 something, 38, I think. All right. Thanks guys for waiting there. That I didn't plan for that to happen. Dude, it literally happened like 30. If I would have checked the mail again before, I would have. Well, I don't think I would have had enough time actually. Oh shoot. Oh, fuck this. Just put the whole damn thing up. Let's try to be clever. Oh shit. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think there's anything. Oh god damn it, so declaration on the other side. Although just has the place. Anyways, I'll cover them up just to be nice. So I ordered a bunch of boards from Pusherman. And to my great surprise, they got here in like 5 days. And I didn't have to, I don't think I had to pay any tariffs or anything like that. So, awesome. You know, also, Agua, it said that I can transfer the balances from my other cards onto that card, making it an ultra mega debt card, able to consume all debt within my portfolio. Unfortunately, not able to get rid of it. I'm trying to do the face of that. POS for life with the, yo, damn, 22 months. 22 months. That's a lot of months. Let me tell you, as a aficionado in month technology, that's a lot. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate it. How you doing? I'm doing all right today. Mr. Chompers is acting a little weird. I don't know what his thing is. And I got a package in the mail that I didn't think was gonna come for like another week or two, and it made it here in 5 days. I swear, when did I put that order in? I think it was, yeah, Pusherman. I put that on, bruh, I put that on Wednesday. I put that on Wednesday at 5 in the morning. What the fuck was I doing up at 5 in the morning? Who knows? But, oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was the reply. Ah, there we go. I put my order in at 1:20 in the morning. That makes more sense. And, yeah, then they got it in the mail like a few hours later, and we got it like a week. That's insane. I'll have to consider ordering from them again. I ordered like a whole bunch of random boards. Most of them are mutable mutations, like, you know, the crazy clones. I thought you were gonna say, Flug, transfer all the debt onto one card and then murder that card. Make it look like an accident, though. Go take the card for a lovely stroll out on the lake, like you love to. You're out there, it's beautiful, water's glacial serene. Perfect for you to whip out your garrote, wrap it around the credit card, and just pull. Luckily, you thought to bring some weights. Tie some few weights around the credit card, push it overboard. Get really upset, come back, claim they tried to shoot you, and you had to do what you had to do. You had to use your garrote. You had to pull out that piece of piano wire that you keep on you for protection. Broke my toe last week. Man, everyone's getting like crazy injuries where they're breaking stuff. What the hell's going on? Is gravity really fucking with us? I was making a joke about it, but now I think it's very real. I picked up a second TRS-80. Hey, Sleepy, that's awesome. Oh man, I was watching Adrian's Digital Basement the other day or the other day before, and he pulled out this computer, and literally my first computer I ever had, and it's kind of known, it's kind of not. I believe it's a TRS-80, but it's like really he was kind of pointing out how underpowered it is. It's a TRS-8010. Oh, there it is. It's the... Nope, that's not it. But we're getting close. Just a second here. I gotta find it. I can't remember what the hell the stupid model number is. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, right. Oh, shit. Maybe it wasn't a TRS-80. It was a different one. It kind of looks like a... Nah, that's not it. There was this one that... Wait, I think that's it. The MC-10. That's what it is. So it was the TRS-80 MC-10. So I can get you a better picture of it. Yeah. Damn it, dude. That's so annoying. You have to start the day that way. So this little computer that you could hook up to a television. And yeah, you definitely needed the little RAM expander. I think I had that. And I had a tape drive for storing. And it just came with this book, and you just hacked out BASIC. You know, you just copied it in. And I don't know how old I was. I was probably... I was like 5 or 6 when we were tinkering with this. I want to say I might have been a little younger. I can't remember. But I would basically copy all this stuff out of the book. Honestly, now I think about it, that's all I'm doing with electronics, with soldering. I'm just following the instructions. I'm just copying the stuff out of the book. Anyways, I copied the things in the book, but there was a lot of stuff that made sense. You started figuring out like what the basic command print did and go to and stuff like that. You started learning, like figuring it out through just, you know, submersion. And it was a cool little computer. It definitely taught me a lot. And anyways, he had that thing, and you brought up the TRS-80, and that's why, I'm sorry, I should do a dab so we can not have such hilarious sidetracks. Oh, awesome, Sleepy. That's awesome. TRS-80 Model 2 was... Hey, President McHammergile, Bill Coleman. Corvus, I grew up with a TRS-80 as well. So much patient waiting for a game to look. Yeah, I remember that. And I was like a little kid, so I was just absolutely fascinated. And I still kind of remember that I don't know if nostalgia is the right word, but that wonderment or whatever. Like, how the fuck is... I didn't swear that much when I was a kid. A little less, but I was still like, what the fuck? No. But you know, how does that work? How does the data? You know, I kind of have, thanks to YouTube and a lot of really great YouTubers, I have a kind of an understanding of how the information is encoded into tape and so forth. But it's still kind of wizardry. A little bit of wizardry. I have several tape computers I should try one of these days. We got spoiled. Yeah, I know, right? And you had to like it had a little counter on it. So if you were gonna put like multiple things on the tape, you'd have to like start the counter mark at 0 and then like write like 298 for track 2 or whatever, or game 2 or whatever you had on there. Because tapes are expensive, especially when you're a little kid. It's like big investment. Yeah, you know, President Mahamaga, I've been thinking about that myself. I have a feeling I'm gonna get upset though. I feel like I'm going to be like, well, of course I liked this computer when I was a kid. The keys are ultra tiny and I had little tiny baby hand, little child hands. This is perfect. But as an adult, this is shit. And there's no way to plug in an external keyboard. I feel like that's going to be my take on it, which is very negative. Yeah, chiclet keys, exactly. You know, it'd be fun, though. Replicate it on an FPGA. Because there is almost definitely TRS-80 cores and blocks written for various FPGAs. So all you would have to do is really incorporate any of the surrounding logic. I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm making it sound like I know. All you got to do is just, take that Trans Am engine and just put it inside that Toyota and you're good to go. It's just that easy. No work involved. Never mind, they come from totally different parts of the world and different different measurement systems. Never mind that. It'll be fine. Just fine. Pardon me. Making an adapter for PS2 keyboard for my Commodore computer was great. Oh, that'd be fun. What I meant was that I understand the less having the sense of wonder. I don't think so, President McHammergile. I was just mentioning, I think this was before you came in. There's a YouTuber named Adrian's Digital Basement. That's the name of his channel. And he, I really enjoy his breakdown and I don't know. I really appreciate his content because I feel like it helps me understand these older technologies because he's very, pretty knowledgeable on this stuff and, pretty good at discerning what, this is part of the logic process. This is handling, RAM. And, he typically can just kind of eyeball a lot of that stuff. And then he'll explain and elaborate a little bit better. It's all this really old tech, this tech from 40 years ago. And I can't get enough of it. And when he gets some stuff working and whatever, that's old pieces of gear, anytime, any YouTubers that get like some old pieces of gear like that working and running, I'm kind of all for it. I don't really want to get into that kind of content making too much because I feel like that market's it's good. Maybe every once in a while we could do things like that, but as a viewer, as a consumer of that kind of stuff, I really enjoy it, and I don't know, it makes me want to, I guess, when I'm fighting that. Devin over on YouTube, welcome in. The Chompmeister says hello, or he says, meow. Yeah, the thing I have with President McHammergile is that if I were to get these things, are they just gonna sit in the closet, I kind of want to try to acquire things that I'm going to use, not collect. I don't have much room in this house anymore for any collecting. So I kind of have to stick with practical usage, and preferably on a pretty common level, you know, like more than a few times a month would be bare minimum, preferably way higher. So I don't feel like I'm going to use like an old ass computer other than for novelty, you know. And then after that, once that wears off, I'm going to be like, meh. A lot of that older tech too, you can just emulate it, and I have a really good time with emulators. A lot of these emulators, the technology is better, and so you can run them on, you know, your 4K monitors, and it can get upscaled, and it looks pretty good. And sometimes, I don't know, like there's some games, I've talked about this a lot, but there's some games that just look amazing no matter what screen they're on. It's crazy. Super Mario Brothers 3, I think that's my favorite example. We played that on TV, and I'm like, why does this game look gorgeous no matter what what size screen it's on? Same stupid resolution of whatever that is, like 640 or whatever. 640, 480 or whatever it is, but it just looks so good. I think a lot of it has to just do with the color palettes and how clever they are. Devin number on YouTube. Yes, I thought that was the point of having 12 32-bit processors. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have that joy out of that system that way. And you know, it kind of just comes in a weird wave anyways. I'll just like go to a MAME or some sort of setup and just kind of, you know, I never played Sonic the Hedgehog in a while, you know. I never really get back into those old games enough to really want to grind them again. I mean, I've watched plenty of people play it, but I don't know, it just doesn't inspire me. Like, they're so good at these games that I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure my old ass isn't gonna hit the ground running. Sure that 30 plus years ago muscle memory isn't just gonna snap back into my hands. I probably should accept it all. Old Apple II for Twitch stream countdowns. Oh, that's cool. On your Genesis is Sonic. Do you play it? How far do you like really play it? When I was a kid, I played it, and it was like one of the first games I could beat, and I could beat it pretty regularly. And then I got it to a point where I had it, you know, down to a rough time. I didn't know anything about, like, this was 1990 or something, 91, 92. Well, no, it was 89 or 90. And it was 91. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I keep obsessing over it, because I'm trying to figure out what year I was when I was that age. It's driving me nuts. I think it was 92. I forgot what the point I was trying to make. I really got hung up on the year. Oh, yeah. I would play that game, and I got it down to about 3 hours and some change, I want to say. And that's the only game I was thinking about, like, you know, I wonder if it'd be worth it to try to see if I could get through the whole game again. It's a lot of memorization, I remember that, because you have to know where a lot of different things are going to be. So there's a ton of repetition, but you can jump worlds, so you could just grind, you know, the different levels and not have to go from start to finish, which is what I had to do on the original game. And there's like, I have access to way more strats. Back then, you had to get like a magazine, and the strats were pretty terrible. Make a video. Yeah, I know. Devin, I swear, I fight I fight the urge day after day not to buy an old SGI machine. And you know what helps though? I look at other people that have, and I look at the output, and I'm like, you're good, Sid. You did a good job. Because those things, some of them, it depends on which ones you get, but some of them are huge, huge space hogs. And then they get them all hooked up and everything, and then the video, like the demo that's supposed to show it off, you know, I've seen cooler shit on like Amigas and stuff. Like it's pretty lackluster, in my opinion. Yours is missing the that sounds kind of cool. The Mega Flash Room has a Genie interface on it. Yeah, some of those cheats were really fun. Like throwing goofy stuff in there, hanging out with your buddy and like, oh, I got this. And then you put like the goofy cheats on that makes like all the enemies one character or whatever. Those were some of my favorites. Oh man, we had Indigo, and when I worked at Gulfstream, they were beefy considering all the CAD they did. All the workstation had crazy pro GL cards. Yeah. I've watched quite a few videos on YouTube of people working on various ones, because I was like, mate, you know, what if this would be like a really, you know, what the hell? I remember seeing these things. How powerful are they? But yeah, every time they'd get one working, I'd be like, oh. My phone can stomp a mud hole into that throughout space and time. It would obliterate it. And it weighs 1/1,000,000th the amount of mass. But it is cool. I think it's, I don't know. All right, Albal, take care. Have a good day at Jerk. It boots runs with X-Core Xenon 1.6, I think, and 16 gigs of RAM. 16 gigs of RAM. Wow, that's insane for that time period. It's always funny, those scaling things with computers. I mean, I think a lot of us have been around long enough to see everything go from like little tiny bytes all the way up to terabytes and petabytes and whatever, and I always find it comical still to see there and then, you know, then and now. And I'm pretty much disillusioned with, you know, size increase. I'm like, well, of course. They're just going to learn how to pack it tighter and tighter. They're just going to learn how to power it better and better. What do you think scientists are doing? Like just rolling on the lollies of their past accomplishments? No way. They're grinding out like the rest of us. One more better improvement. Hey, this university came up with this. Let's investigate it and implement it. Cool days. Lamba 8 terabyte Samsung portable SSD, the size of a key fob, considering the first PC is an 87 megabyte hard drive. Hey Twitch guy, welcome in. Size increase granted. Format and whatever. Comply. Ah, man. Trying to think if there's there's anything else worthwhile that happened over the weekend, but not really. Not really. But we did get our Pusherman package, and we do have the Nava here. Dirty as hell. Dirty as hell. I kind of want to look at these first, so I'm gonna take the, let me see here, I'm gonna take the Nava off the table right now, and we'll come back to her in a minute. I do want to see this. Is that not even open, you son of a bitch? Oh, damn it. Now it's leaking out tuberculosis. Alright. It's like insulation for your house or something. Nice. Nice. Oh, cool. They just put them mostly together. Or I guess these are, that's how these are sent, and so are these. Cool. Or, oh no, they just, okay, whatever. I don't care. We'll sort this out. And, but at least we can complete, once again, more delicious surface mount projects. Let's go with this. Well, here, let's do the panels, or do the PCBs, and yeah, I think that's the panel actually, so I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited. Are you excited, PCB? What? What do you... What? What did you say about my mother? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. That was awkward. That was a little awkward. Anyways. So, this plastic is non-edible, just so we're clear. If you try to eat it, it will make you not only sick, but super backed up. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. You know I don't speak Spanish. Okay? So here we have the Sheila. Here, let me pull up my receipt for this so I can fucking figure this thing out. Pusherman production. Sid here receipt orders. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the Shia LaBeouf? No, the Sheila. The Sheila is a shelves, but it also has the expander PCB. I believe the front panel will reveal all. If only we knew how to open it. This is great. This is really great packaging. I almost feel bad throwing it in the trash. It's so nice. Kudos. Yo, this panel is it weird I'm attracted to it? This is really nice. Here, let me try to justify my previous statement there. Beautiful panel. It's got this fine little dot work here. All this fine little work along here. This is really pretty. Really nice. I'm super hyped about this. Just the panel alone, I'm like, yeah, we're taking you places. So this is an EQ, right? Yeah, this is an EQ. Awesome. Oh, bonkers. I should probably buy 2 of these sometime. So you have that stereo action. But anyways, I'm gonna put it back in this plastic because A, this plastic is the bomb, and I don't want to part with it yet. And B, this panel is the bomb. Is it FR4 PCB material? IR is it screen printed or something? Oh, how they did the panel? I'm not exactly sure. It looks like it's screen printed, but it's super fine. So it may, you know what it probably is, well, yeah, it could be. I think it's probably machine printed. Either, I don't know. See, it's probably yeah. I'm wondering if it's machine. I don't know. Maybe it says it on their website here. Oh, it's just the PCB. Where's the shelves panel? Yeah, there we go. Black aluminum. And mutated shelves, an expander, gloss black aluminum panel. And that's the only information that's on it. It doesn't say anything else. Except how much it weighs. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's robotic. I don't know if it's a laser print or what, but yeah, it looks like a silk screen can't really get that consistently tiny that I'm aware of. I don't know. Maybe the silk screen technology is really blossoming. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. It feels textured like there's a print on top. Same as this panel here, but the artwork isn't nearly as detailed. Ooh. Naked. So this is Corks. I don't know why it says the word prototype on the back. That's terrifying. Where is this? This is the jack plugs Corks. It is a mini Elements. That's right. That's right. Which I don't think I have the Elements. So this will be cool. Oh, damn it. Sticky bit. And let's crack this rude boy open. Oh, here's another one. Ah, I heard DJ Collie in my voice. You can get really complex silk screen rigs. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It looks really good. I think. You know what? I forget. We have a microscope. We could just look, couldn't we? This got saran wrap on here. Getting a sandwich. Delicious. Yeah, damn. That looks really good. But here we can put under the scope. And oh!
Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho.
Nice data with the 4 months. Thank you so much, mate. I hope you're doing well. We got our package from Pusherman way faster than I was anticipating. Like, I thought it was gonna be a few weeks, but that's printed on there. It might be silkscreen. It's something that's put on top because you can tell the pigment doesn't consistently grab it because of the texturing. So I'm trying to get the angle right so you can kind of see. Yeah, that's like stuff on top of stuff. So it's not laser burned or anything like that, or powder laser coat. I don't think it's anything like that. Although there is it's probably just silkscreen. They do have a technique, but I don't know what it looks like under like a scope or anything, where you can put a material in, on top of the panel, and you can use a laser to print, and you can do really, really fine work with it, and it basically, it's just, it burns that material into the panel, the ink, if you will. I've seen those. I almost looked into getting one because you don't need a super powerful laser. You can use a pretty low, well, comparably low. But I never did. Too much bureaucracy. Too much bureaucracy. Yeah, this is all SMD. So this is the blinds. Blinds is the Quad VCA, which is fantastic. Absolutely 100% wanted, needed, and desired. Now this is something I kind of already made, but I like really liked it when we were messing with it in Jamtown, and I'm like, I immediately was like, I should make more of these. And then I saw this on Pusherman, and I was like, oh, this is even smaller? Challenge accepted. Oh shit, I'm giving you guys the wrong screen. So, oh, this is nice too. Man, all these panels are really fucking sick. Look at this. The back is a really nice, like the powder coat on this or whatever this coating is super nice. Like it's pretty smooth, but there's still like almost like an antimicrobial texture to it, you know, if you've touched those. And I don't think it's antimicrobial by any means, but this is gonna be sick. And we have the LEDs for this. I think I bought 20. But yeah, I wanted to get another one of these. The only part that's gonna eat ass is how this happens. These multi-connects are like some sort of, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna see what I can do. We might have to get a little creative there. But, or I might just have to go buy something. I might look to see if the bomb has the part number for these, because I need to make a Mauser order soon, and I was just gonna swap those out. You know, I could just put those in. So, either way, this is awesome, nice and small, really, really, really nice panel. Wait a minute, let me catch up on chat. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so happy that you're enjoying the SMD life. It's not so bad, right? It's not so bad. A little bit of a curve. Some people say it's easier even. I don't know if they're like trying to impress people or something. That's a flex. But whatever, you know, you be you, baby, you be you. But no, yeah, they're not too bad. We'll be starting these builds. So we need to work on this drum machine, but we don't have to work on the drum machine. But I did put that in the title, so I probably should stick with my original plan. But I did put soldering in there, so if we get this thing done pretty quickly, we'll go ahead and do a little. We'll at least get something started here, and then if we have to do that KiCAD for a bit. Today's a weird stream because I have a buddy in town, and I told him I was like, well, hey man, I stream these days, but I was like, you know, if you're done, you know, after a time and you know want to hang out, just shoot me a text or whatever, let me know, and I can, you know, end the stream a little early, you know, and I'll make it up or something. But because he hasn't. Last time he was here was probably like 7 years ago, maybe. So it's like it's kind of rare that he comes here. So I definitely want to be able to hang out and spend some time. But he's here for work, so at the same breath, I'm like, well, you know, if he's got a hunker in the bunker. Oh, deuce. Deuce. So this is the DLFO. The D stands for dual. Oh, what a brave design. Putting components on both sides. Very brave. Very brave. I guess it's okay. Because it's not really going to get covered up, but still. I try to avoid that. And they went head first into it. Way to go. I bet this is not going to disappoint in that one. This is the... Hold up. There. You're the worst. Okay, this package... This isn't happening for those guys. They're tough anyways. These are PC. Oh no, they're aluminum. Well, whatever. This is the dual VCA. So look at that. We gained 6 channels of VCA. I don't want to hear anything about no VCAs, no nothing. These are cool looking. I like the aesthetic with the and you've got this chaotic, and then you've got this geometric. Very nice, very cool. These are gonna be fun to put in the old rackaroonie. All right, and this is the module that started it all. I forgot the person who suggested this to me, and they just suggested it multiple times, so I feel kind of like a dick bag, but I have, like, no good memory. Maybe brain bad. Docs don't know. Say, it part of getting old. I say, what? Anyways. Kinks is 402. Funk that. I mean, you can do it, it's just you're gonna have to buy so many extra components. Ooh, man! I'm getting more of these Pusherman panels. These things are really, really, really nice. I mean, this one doesn't show up as much. It's not as detailed, but this is still... Oh. Bish, please. What's going on here? Are these for 2 different modules that have the same layout? Or is this 2 different designations? It is symmetrical. Feedback amp gate. Timber amp gate. Are these not labeled here? Let me scooch this up a little bit. Antombra. Might have to do some reading, figure out what I did. Cause yeah, these aren't labeled. Ah, okay, so this panel is for 2 different modules. It's this module and the knit, which I did not get the knit. So, whew, thought we were in hot water with the boss. Razor Grill, welcome in. Little Eddie, welcome in as well. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. So this is what do we get? 1, 2. Here, let me just lay them all out, like in the movies. This is all one module. We'll just put this here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 modules, and a sticker. That's not bad. Two of these are VCAs. This is a equalizer. LFO, simple LFO. What is it? This is an Elements, and which is like a, if I'm remembering right, it's a modeling synth type thing. And then the Quarks is, I believe, 1, 2 maybe? I can't remember. This is a generator. So, interesting enough, no filters. I kind of let myself down there, didn't I? Didn't get any more filters. What would Mama say if she was alive to know I didn't put any filters? She'd say, no boy of mine is gonna put no filters in no purchase. And I said, Mama, that don't make no sense. She said, sense is for the devil. And then she started laughing like a hyena. A drunk hyena. High on mescaline. Hyena. Yo. Anyways. This is good shit, mates. I'm excited. That is a good haul, y'all. That's a good haul. I'm definitely gonna order from Pusherman again. That was really, really fast, and the price is right. You know, I mean, it's the price everyone's charging, but I mean, like, at the end, I wasn't too bugged out by shipping costs and things like that. So, nice. Oh, Sober Narc, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're just chilling today. Let's see. Which, Pusherman or, I guess that's it, really. There's some Jack's Plug stuff in here, and then I didn't catch the Korb. I haven't heard of Korb before, but, I liked the aesthetic. I liked the simplicity. I was like, oh, cool, this is just a really simple LFO, nothing wild, so you can use it to, you know, without any guilt, have it just be your clock. That's a hydrate. And then a stretch. Oh, yeah. Way better. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, dumbass. Anyway, let's just put this on here anyways. Whoa, Ornette Coleman. Hey, Fast Snacks, I messed up bigly. Uh-oh. Opened the last case of Bury It Alive I have. I couldn't resist the goodness. You know what's weird? So my Amazon, I have that on my like buy again, and it shows the Bury It being not only there but on sale. And I don't know if it's like really old data or something. Where is the thing that's like your stupid subscribe and say there it is. Oh, nope, it's gone. I think it was a weird icon switch or something, because now it's back to what it was, which was cherry and orange. But there was a moment when it showed all three. Yeah, I forgot to buy some more, and I've got, these are like my last left. I think I'm gonna, I can order them from Walmart, and I think I'll just do that tonight. I'll just put an order in, and hopefully I can get it tomorrow. I may just do the pickup thing too, where I could just go there and get it, but normally they don't, although this might be easier because we're only just dealing with 2 flavors, but normally I'd they're like from 2 different Walmarts, because, that makes sense. Yeah, I still have like a few of the Bury It's. I probably have about 6 left. One's messed up. I should just toss it because it was all jacked up. But I have like 5 or 6 left that are still good. They're still in the fridge. I'm like, I should probably take them out so I can get some of my real estate back in the refrigerator. But same with the mango. I have like almost a case of that, the mango chainsaw. So I should try to get rid of it. Really don't want to send soda in the mail. That just seems like a really, really bad experience. Pretty high price. Like, can I sell a can for like $50? So if they're going for $50 a can, now we're cooking. I would love to make like $1,200 or whatever from and get rid of these bloody drinks I didn't like. Because I didn't like those flavors as much. Well, I like the Bury It, but not the mango. All right. Let's pull up everything here. So we got the Nava here. It's pretty dirty. Not in a sessile way. I mean, like, it's got, I don't know what got spilled on it, but stuff got spilled on it. But this is a long time ago. I noticed these spills, but I didn't notice how bad it was. It looks really dirty on here. If I were me, I'd be embarrassed. But we should, I wanted to pop the top off of here and take a gander. This thing is, I think this will be kind of interesting because this was how I soldered like 5 years ago. A little less than 5 years ago, but pretty damn close. This was before I really understood the power of flux. And oh shit. Oh man. Dude, this thing is so gross. I don't even know. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know how I don't remember doing spit takes. You have how many couches? He went where? I can't remember. I think this is how this thing comes apart. I could be wrong. It could totally be wrong. Actually, I'm starting to think I might be. Well, I don't know. We'll find out, right? I think I have to take all these nuts off on the back too. But that board is actually oh yeah, this is upside down. So let's just do it to it. But we'll have to take this part off anyway, so honestly. Well, this holds this whole thing together, so we'll just do it last. It's gonna be a pain if we do it now. Oh, okay. Or I could just throw my screwdriver at my nipple as hard as I can. My nipples love getting shit thrown at them. A lot of people don't understand that. But nipple chucking is very real. And it's a really important part of our culture, our lives. Ooh, that's cool. It's weird looking. It's like I'm putting a hand in my hand. AI model that. Oh, scheisse. How long have you been there? Yeah. Pretty awesome. What a fucking stupid bunch of harnesses. Who's the butthole that... Right. I like this. I like these bodges here. This is cool. There's an optional CV gate board. I didn't know that. Yeah. This is the good side. This is the side without it. This is fucking horrific. We gotta clean this. It's like, I don't want to say because I don't want to gross people out. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh yeah, we'll be hitting this with the old alcohol. Faux show. But yeah, we'll need to take this board out, pull this board from the thingy, and clean up all the messes, and then we'll lube up all the pots, because the pots are a little scratchy. Not all of them, but I'm like, we should just do it anyways. And then we're going to need to do some just kind of touch-up work. I kind of want to just go over these joints, and there's a lot of them, but we'll do it with a microscope. We'll only hit the ones that look sus, you know. We won't waste our time hitting perfectly good solder joints. We'll just hit the ones that's like, you know, I bet that make that joint feel better. Foil hats, welcome in. You always take pics of the PCB before cleaning, so I know where to look for corroded vias after. I think these are all sealed, except for the through holes. Well, kick ass. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go. How are we doing there? We're doing all right. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right. Just had to check something really fast. Water damage. Oh, there's no water damage. It's not water damage. No, it's just dirty. I built this almost 5 years ago. It was the first thing we ever built on the stream. It's actually what pretty much is why we're doing what we're doing right now. I didn't think anyone would find this interesting, me building this, but it turned out I was quite wrong. And oh, this chip is not seated. It was like just flipping in the air. Well, okay. See, that's why we need to come in. That's why the symbols would disappear. Ah. Good, because I was worried it was a bad connector, and I was like, I don't know why. Now, I built this a little under 5 years ago. like in summer of 2020, during the great COVID. I was a younger man. I had a goatee back then. Little stashes on the side. I was a fool, of course, as we all were. Fool for the game. We built this on stream and kind of set the stream up for it to be a stream about soldering and building electronic stuff, music things. But no, we have this thing apart because, one, I have gotten a lot better at soldering since then. So I'd like to just kind of go over these joints and clean them up. And then, two, I wasn't really into cleaning that much. So I kind of like just want to clean this board up and not be so embarrassed of it. And I don't think it's going to take terribly long to do all this, but you never know. You never know. Dude, that chip was like, that was so funny. I should have zoomed in. I just instinctively tried to fix it. Roar, what I'm an idiot. The Electro Harmonics video was not a mod. I thought that documentation. Okay, yeah, I was kind of confused on what you were talking about there, but I figured I didn't watch the video very carefully. I was like, I think you skimmed past something, Sid. Whatever, mate, whatever. I appreciate the post, so it doesn't matter. I forgot what I was going to say there. Can we get a close-up tour of the board? Yeah, we can definitely. Well, you know what? It's going to be better. We're going to be able to see more of the board if we get this part off, because there's a bunch hidden underneath this thing. So this is the output board. If you guys have never seen this before, this is what we have on Jamtown as our main drum machine. I love it. It is the best drum machine I've ever encountered. As far as being like a 909 or anything. Now, I haven't tried all the newer clones, so who knows. But in my experience, everything that's supposed to have replicated a 909 kick never, ever, ever compares to this. Like, I have them taste, Pepsi Challenge side by side. Bum, 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 bum. Both of them at the same, cut one out. Like, every time the other one just does not have as much energy, as much force. I don't know what you call it. It's an interesting thing. But the Nava is a kit made by Electrix. They have some other stuff too. They're very cool. This is the second most expensive kit I ever bought. The TKB would be the first one I ever bought. This would be, all right, I did that one, now I can do something else. And I put some money aside and I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy this thing. When you get the kit, you have to buy the case from Erica Synths, so you have to get it from 2 different places. But this comes with the boards, but it also comes with a lot of these SIPs and unique capacitors. There's a lot of polystyrene caps in here and so forth. They include those. Oh, this guy, I forgot you. And really, you're just supplying all the off-the-shelf parts. The screen, the chips, resistors, more common caps, stuff like that. You provide those. Oh yeah, this is so annoying. This power switch, there's no disconnect because the jackass who put this together was like, I didn't put a disconnect on it. I'm fucking Superman. Beep, ba, 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 beep, ba. I'm not sure what that was. That was probably a little bit rude. I apologize. I'm just saying. Why I didn't do that is beyond me. I'm pretty sure I was just being a cocky asshole. Oh. Speaking of cocky asshole, turn your irons on. They work a lot better. Oh no. I don't know what I spilled on. Something got spilled on it, but it's been fine for ages. I don't think it actually got inside or anything like that. Dude. Come on, man. There we go. Now, all these other headers I can disconnect. These are really hard to mark. Here, let me take a picture just so I kind of have a little bit of reference here. Now we can take this thing out. These harnesses are a pain. Let me take another picture. Dude, piss off. I just want the picture. You don't need my Face ID for that. Do you? Oh, god damn. All right. Ooga booga. Nice. And Reuniti on ice. Okay. Here. Let's do a bit of a tour here. There's a lot. We could start, I guess we'll start with the base here, because that's probably the most logical area. So it's actually marked out the bass drum section here. Guess I had to bodge it. And yeah, here's the sips I was talking about. The special caps. Or unique caps anyways. I think a lot of this is new old stock. You have the snare drum here, which is this whole section. More Roland bits here for these sips. A lot of these are the VCAs that Roland used. What do these guys say, actually? What brand? Now these are just, actually these are Mitsubishi, so maybe these are op amps. The model number on these are M510 8210L. Let's see what that means. SIP M5201L. 8-pin SIP sounds about right. And can I get more details? What the heck does it do? Pretty sure it's an op amp. Yep. Oh, it's a switching op amp? Oh, interesting. I am not familiar with that. Oh, god damn it, stop it. There we go. I am not very familiar with that. That is intriguing. Huh. Anyways, you got these rude boys for the snare. You have the low tom circuit here. Mid tom circuit here. The high tom along the top. We have some of it's just, yeah, this is the noise generator. Some of it goes for the clap. Some of it goes to the snare. There's different chips here for that. There is the hand clap. The now the hi-hat is right here, as well as the crash and the ride. Now, if you notice, these have little colored dots on them. These are, what are these, PCM chips? Or whatever, they're sampled sounds. So the drums are these sounds are sampled, and they can be sped up or slowed down. And when you change the pitch, you can kind of hear that distinctive pitching up and down and speeding up and down of that playback. But those are all the drum components to the whole thing. This bottom part is the sequencer and the interface for all the switches and whatnot along the bottom here. You have a good old oh yeah, it's an ATmel, Opmel, whatever. I can't read the name of the chip. Let's use the light. Oh, let's zoom out. Come on. Tell me your booty. 18 mega, 128 for pew pew. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jazzman. And that's kind of it. It's a lot of things going on, but not a lot going on. I don't think there's a window. They put these stickers on here just to identify which one was the ride, which one was the cymbal, and which one was the crash. There's no, I can't get this off. There's no window. I don't feel anything underneath here. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. I kind of like my little stickers. Although you could look up the model number, I could be wrong. This is a ST Micro M27 Charlie, or C as in Charlie, 256 Bravo. So yeah, Mike 27 Charlie 256 Bravo. And they're they're all the same chip. So hey, Will, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, this is the old Nava. This is kind of what launched the stream. And I've been meaning to do this for a while, but we just need to take it apart and give it a little TLC, a little cleaning. There's, I wasn't that great at soldering then as I am now. I'm kidding, but I need to, I'd like to just go through and kind of clean up some of these solder joints. The case has a weird, messy stain on it. I want to clean that up. Oh, I'm going to sneeze, aren't I? All right. So, without ado further, we're going to remove all these screws. I don't think we have to remove anything on the front. Yeah, we did all that. There's a bajillion screws here, so cue screw music. Wish we had some screw music. Oh, it is. Okay, so it is an EEPROM. Nice. Oh, come on. These screws are gonna piss me off to no end, aren't they? I am being reminded as they are my nemesis. I like all these little bodges I had to do. There's this one guy here. I don't even... Oh, there's a couple of these guys. I don't even know what the hell happened here. No fucking recollection. What? What? No, now I gotta look at this. This is weird. What the fuck was I doing here? I like it. It's very artsy. Look at that. Oh, man. Here. Maybe I could do it this way. I don't know. Or whatever. These are so weird. I think I didn't want to try to go get another one or... No, wait, the pinouts. Whoa! I might have to go back and watch the old streams. What in... How... Whoa! What the hell was I doing? Why were these pinouts wrong? Did I get the wrong ones, or... I have so many questions. That's weird. Yeah, there's another one like that too. It's this guy here. Yeah, I swapped 2 pins. I have no idea what's up with that. Like, one of the pins is correct and the other 2 are backwards. And there's 3 of these, and they're all for the snare. And they're all They look like they're all transistors that came with the kit, although I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the old stream. I have no idea what this shit is about. It looks really good. I'm very proud of Past Me. Past Me did a excellent job. Could have put a little super glue down to hold it, but or not super glue, but hot glue. But you know, we didn't know about that then. We were fools. Children, really. Yeah, there's a lot of bodges on here. I'm like, I don't recall it being that hard. Yeah, I think I'd already trimmed the legs. I think this happened after it already been soldered and cut. Who closed last night? There you go, Ekin. Who the fuck closed last night? Why are all these tables this way? I don't think I could have done it. I think the legs were just cut too short. And so I soldered wires onto it and arranged them. I think, you know, that seemed like at the time anyways, the most logical way to go about it. And to be fair, future me is like, that was a pretty good job, dude. This must be what it's like to have kids. This must be exactly like parenting. Just dealing with past me. Well, yeah, none of that stuff made it through the holes, it looks like. So, that's good. Are you ready to be grossed out? Yeah, no, you're not eating, right? You haven't ate anything? You haven't taken any Epicat or anything like that? All right. Behold. It's actually... No, it's pretty bad. This is before I knew about clean wipes. It doesn't really show up on camera. I mean, you see a little bit of yellow. The reality is, it's very yellow. There's like this gross pool of it all over this damn board. And there's just splotches where it's darker than the rest. But I really didn't have my super duper soldering know-how. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, this is bad. So we'll clean this all up. But I want to go over these traces, or not these traces, but these joints. You know, the joints actually don't look too bad. We'll do a flyby on all of this, but they honestly, I'm looking at it from up here, and it doesn't look too bad. Oh, but if you also notice, one of the cool things with this board is you have test points marked out throughout the board. Now they're not, you know, probable test points, are just the leads, but you have trigger marked here, envelope 1, noise, ACC. So if you were to take your scope and you needed to see something, you know which points and what they're going to do. So really handy, really helpful in troubleshooting. Oh wow. What in the fuck is that? Alright, we'll have to look at this nonsense. Yeah, there's just a lot of gross bits. We're just gonna clean it with a wipe. Like a clean room wipe. Like 500 of them. We'll be cutting them all night and day throughout the week till we can get enough. Oh shit, dude. This is insane. It's kind of weird looking at this thing. It's so badass and yet so unassuming. Wait. Oh, it assumed that I was poor, though, which is kind of assuming, but very rude as well. Oh, yeah, and it marks what the F1, 2, and 3 mean. Yeah, this thing is really cool. It's a cool project. It's not cheap. I don't know what it's going for right now, but it's probably more than a few $100. But damn, it's the best. A skill, a curse. No one knows. It's funny, I kind of know what these things mean more. I don't think I knew back then, or maybe I might have. 30 volts, peak to peak, 5 milliseconds. It's the rim shot. These fuckers are hot. I think that's why I like it. Yeah, these pots definitely need a little... Oh, come on, bro. Need a little bit of cleaning. Well, okay, just maybe those two. For some reason, those two had... Well, okay, now those three. Had fuzz bunnies on them. All right. Probably shouldn't have done this way. Hello, can we go? What height do we need? That height. Oops, let's go to 4. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, I thought it looked good. I didn't even try to line this up. Look at this shit. This is embarrassing. Whoever did this should feel ashamed and should feel that shame for generations to come. Oh, yeah. That's great. So fucking great. Oh, damn it. I forgot I unplugged the stupid tip cleaner. I still haven't found a viable space for this thing. Okay, well, that was a fun start. We're going to start at the corner like I meant to, and we're just going to, I hate to say, we're just going to go from side to side, up and down, and through the whole board. It's, maybe I could do it to some romantic singing. Have you guys heard my Rod Stewart classics? Sid Heresy sings Rod Stewart. It's kind of good. I could do better, but... James transforms into rectification. Rectification transforms into retribution. Retribution transforms into vengeance. And vengeance is mine. Oh, there we go. Pop my knuckle. Boo, 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 boo. I got this. Out of my way. This is gonna suck worse than the third blade. Dude, what the? Never mind. Alright. I mean, I know this all works. It's just like professional. Let me turn the iron up. This thing is being dumb. Being dumb. Whatever. They're coupled. It's fine. I'm just trying to be a stickler. Yeah, those circles are throwing me off. God, bloody hell. Wow. Another one. That guy was like genuinely loose goose. Razor grill. It's not done right. It's done at least twice. I think. Those circles around the vias or around the holes are throwing me off because it looks like, ooh, gross. There's like fucking hair. Okay, just fuck it all, whatever, man. Sorry. Bunch of shit in the way. Beep. Whoa. That was just ugly looking. I didn't like that. Oh wait, we're too high. Which is impossible. Is that like a wire? Yeah. What's that? Looks like ass. I don't know what this shit is. Oh, I think it's the bare board, actually. I think that's the silkscreen rubbed off or something awful. Let's, freshen it a little bit. Now this will be pretty, well, actually it's not going to be that easy because there's going to be all these components in the way. Yeah, like what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this? What the hell happened here? Who hurt me? Oh, wait a minute. Was that supposed to bend over to make that connection? I might have broke that. Ah, damn it. I think that's what that was supposed to be. A really sloppy looking kludge. Yeah, see how that trace is loose. Fuck. Alright, well that was stupid. Let me see if I can push it, just push it back down, maybe. There we go. Alright, problem fixed. Let's never go back to that spot again. That spot is poison. That spot is poison. Poison. Alright, that was dumb. Alright, there's this bottom row of pots. Maybe I should go up and down a different way on this board. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. So I could flip the board around. No, there's not as much room. Never mind. I'm being dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Just a little bit too much there. Bastrom. Thank you for the bits there. The on-screen celebration, and it's just not like this. Yeah, we're still in the right spot. actually kind of surprised I haven't ran into... We just ran into those in the beginning. I thought, oh, it's going to be... All we're doing is fixing these, like, stupid little cold solder joints, but... what? I think that's supposed to be there. I think there's a broken trace. But I can't tell for sure. That does not look very good. I mean, it's been working fine. Well, let's find out. We'll find out the way our ancestors did by applying a little bit of flux to the problem. And then a little bit of heat. And we shall reveal... Oh my God, I literally... Oh, Jesus. Should reveal my failures. And my successes. That was a roller coaster ride. That went from bad to good to... Or good to bad, or okay... I don't know. It went all over the place. We lost some good people. Mostly snorkelers, though. I know, right? There's so many pins. Yeah, it was not an easy build. Alright, so let me see if I can get... We're now about here. Where's my finger? Move this Mr. Snuffleup and gets out of the way. I need tons of room here to do this. So we're right here where my finger is. We're going to go down this line. I don't like some of those, but they're not hurting anybody. I'm just looking for really atrocious solder problems. Oh yeah, rim shot. Shotaholics. Oh wait, I'm behind on chat, aren't I? Ah, that sounds fun. We're almost done here. I might flip this board over. It might be easier to scan past it without, ugh. Good God. For all that is holy. Oh my God. Here, let me flip this board around so it's... I think we're good. I looked over on this area with my eyeballs. And it looked pretty solid. What is that? Where is that at? It's just a via that's there. How trippy. Okay. So that is the board. Now we shall begin the cleansing of 1,000 souls. This might be a job for Omnivice. Vice. I like how this board is so big, it barely fits on this fucking mat. That's how you know you got a good one. That's how you know you got a good one, ladies. It's too big to fit on the mat. Make it rain! Make it rain, bitches. I'm the rain man. 286. Target sucks. Make it rain. Let this alcohol break up the abomination of whatever. Pretty sure this is Castor 44. But it could be weirdo Radio Shack flux for all I know. And I don't know. Framing. Any dirt. But dirt isn't super conductive. And we don't really have any dirt on here. Some flux will. So, just to be clear, this thing works like a champion. It just needs a little tune-up. I knew that it was really dirty in here and that the best thing for it was to give it a good cleaning. I wasn't looking forward to cleaning it because, I mean, look how big this is. Look how much work this is going to be. This is like a lot of shit. But, oh man, I should wear gloves. This thing is messy. I don't want to get that gunk on my hands. Stand by for gloving. Glove up. Also, my hands are getting pretty dry. Winter's over here, and that's the most humid we're gonna be. Yeah, but this thing worked fine. It just could use a little love. It's just been, you know, living in my hardcore crazy shit stuff, man. I'm a wild man. What does it do? This is the Nava drum machine. It's a 1-to-1 909 clone. It has all the awesomeness of the 909 with the DIY that we all love. I don't know how long this rag's gonna go for, but I'm just gonna try to. I think eventually it's just gonna. Oh, I wonder what I wrote. That's some Sharpie. I don't remember writing anything. I didn't remember seeing anything written. Whatever. All these buttons are dirty as hell. I should probably clean them with a cleaner rag. Yeah. It's these. This is what I like about these and why I recommend them if you're having trouble cleaning boards and stuff. Get these clean room wipes. They're not terribly expensive. You can usually get them pretty cheap, and if you cut them up like I do, you can get them to last you a really long time. Like I buy them once every couple of years, and you see how much work we do here, how often I use them. I use them to clean my dab machine all the time. A whole quarter sheet, and I still have like, God, probably 2/3. That'd probably be a reasonable amount. And it just helps to pick up the crud. It's not magic, but it's 100 times better than paper towels. It's not terribly more expensive than paper towels either, so it's that price issue is kind of moot. And well, at least the last time I bought them, God knows they could be outrageous. And you don't have to get the fancy clean room wipes. It's just the what is it? Polyester. Oh crap. This is the one I have linked in on SitHereSeeDIY.com. Non-woven clean room wipes, 55 cellulose, 45 polyester. And there's 300 in a bag. They're 9 by 9 inches. I just take like maybe, a pinch, not very many, take them out, cut them into quarters, put them in a pile, and just go through them as I need them. If I need them to be a little bit smaller, I'll cut them up, but most of the time, quarters is a good place to start. But the benefit here is that if you're using like a brush or whatever to clean, it's kind of like using a dirty mop. Like not being able to really clean your mop head off. And that's kind of what you run into here is there's no way to really clean this brush up. So you're kind of just moving the crud around. That's why it was all kind of, the yellow's all smeared everywhere. I don't really think I got it up so much as just shoveled it around. But with these wipes, you kind of do two things. If we, here, we'll do this spot here. Now, if I go in and I start scrubbing, and then maybe I get over here, like in these little tight spots that we're not gonna be able to get in, yeah, like that's all coming up, and then I can go into here and just clean my brush off at the same time. I don't know if I showed you guys. There you go. Just realized that we're kind of out of frame. But I got this from a YouTuber, HDD Recovery. This is kind of his method for it, and I love it. I think it's great. Oh my gosh, this stuff is just coming right up. This is nice. Yeah. If it doesn't come up with the wipe, you just take your brush to it and it just knocks it right the hell off. Oh my gosh, this board is going to be night and day. This is great. We got these pools of alcohol though. That's the only problem. I'm like, ugh. Whatever. It'll help break up stuff, I guess. This guy's done. Need to. these in half. And ratatata. Ratatata. Let towel go. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. Oh man, this guy's almost toast already. Barely used it. But yeah, it's starting to look pretty bad. Oh, we got water on here. Look how much crud this has picked up. That's crazy. Wipe it here. Nice, nice. This looks way better. We just got this little corner here, and then these are pretty easy because it's just nice big strips. But this looks a lot better. Before it was kind of gross, made me a little ill inside. Pro-Am. So I do have a brush for smaller ones. I don't use it very often anymore. I got this from Northridge. It's really nice. It has a horsehair on this end, and then it has like a little wire on this end, so you can really break some stuff up. And it actually doesn't. You know, if you're really light, it doesn't scratch up too bad. But I don't find myself needing it very often. I usually get by with this guy and the silly toothbrush, which is kind of crazy, but whatever, man. Oops. There's still some crud here. Oh, say there, buddy. Whew. All right, that's a big O difference. I know it was transitional. I should have taken a before and after, shouldn't I? We'll just we'll edit it down sometime. We just got this bottom bit here. I'm wondering if I should flip this thing around so it's easier to see. It's gonna give it a little breaky here. Maybe I should let it soak. It's pretty gross though. We'll cut some strips up. I've had this toothbrush. I've been using that for years. They give me new ones, but at the dentist, and I have an electric one, so it's kind of like, thanks. I think we end up giving it to our father-in-law. Like, here you go, free toothbrush. All right. Almost finito with this spot. God, there's like a lot of just, I guess just dust from the switches and finger dirt or whatever. This is weird. Well, you know what? That's exactly because that's where it'd be coming in from. The rest of these guys are pretty sealed. Let's clean this part right real quick. Wow, those are all these traces I burned. I remember I put this screen on the wrong way and I had to take it out and put it back in. And yeah, during that process it got a little fucked. The traces on the board got a little bad. I wonder the board is white. I wonder that technique with it. Yeah, just take a brush and a little alcohol and just brush brush your teeth with alcohol, and that should get all the yellow out, make them all shiny and bright and white. So much so your dentist will say, "Oh hell no." So here's an instance for the other brush, because this crud is stuck on there really good. I don't want to fuck with it. All right. There's a little bit here I can't really get to, and I don't really care. But not bad. Not bad at all. Still a little dirty here in the middle. Maybe we give it a little bit more. There's a little bit of yellowing I see right here. But I think it's just residue. I don't think it's, there's just so much flux on here that once you get it liquefied in the alcohol, it'll just kind of stream around, and if you don't clean it off with the rag, it'll just find a new place. Oh my God, there it did again. Now you can see it. Oops. We're gonna have to fix this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you can't really tell. It's just sitting. It's not snapping into this part. I don't know why that is. Okay, I got. Okay, maybe that'll hold in. We'll keep coming back to that to see. But I think this is why I kept losing the symbols, is this chip kept falling loose. Because it just, when it unseats itself, it just barely makes contact, so it would still work. But, you know, if there was anything funky in the air, it would stop. Has anyone done this SMD? Well, yeah, like Roland and Behringer and so forth. The issue is these a lot of these SIPs and these crazy transistors and so forth. There's no modern replica of it. There's no modern version of it. So you have to come up with something that's comparable, either through, putting some stuff together or kind of reinventing the circuit. The this a lot of what's special about the sound is kind of the quirkiness of all these weird transistors, these SIPs and so forth. I mean, the logic part would be easy to shrink down. I think it'd be easier just to use these like latches and so for these TTLs or not TTLs, but whatever the fuck, I can't think of what they're called. I think they're latches. I think that's right. And I mean, you could shrink all this down, but the sound is going to be difficult to do because, yeah, there's no. Here, I'll show you one of these guys. It's pretty wild looking. Let's see. This is an A796 14G. That has 5 legs, in case that's not obvious. I think they have like a shared emitter or a shared base or something like that. It's something weird. Roland loved using these in 80s stuff. So you run into these chips and there's just... You can't go and get those on Mauser. At least I don't think you can. I haven't. I'm pretty sure these are all obsolete. You know what's funny? I'm noticing on this board I have a lot of 0.1% components on here. I don't know why. There's like there's a bunch of these 0.1s on here. I don't know. I guess I just had them and was like, oh, I'm going to use them. There's a lot of mysteries on this. A lot of... What the hell? I'm wondering what we could do to get this guy to stay in better. I could put... I'm wondering about putting a couple of drops of glue, of hot glue on there. I'm wondering if that will keep it from popping loose. I mean, right now I can't get it. Oh wait, yeah, I can. There we go. It popped back out. I don't know how to... Oh, scheisse. Oh. Well, at least I know why it's doing that. So this broke, and now it leans out, so it never makes a good connection. Awesome. We could glue this. We could put maybe a little bit of hot glue here. I could hold it down, and that should hold it in place. There's no component. Well, it does need to sit down on here. I might have to just do that, like put a stringer across these pins and use that to hold it in, because I mean, the other option would be to take this whole fucking thing out and put the right one in, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't think I have any dip sockets this big. We could look. I don't know. How big is this? 2, 4, 6. Oh shit, I screwed up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So a 28 pin. I don't think I have 28 pin. Let's see. If I have a 28 pin socket, we'll take this one out and we'll put the right one in, but I don't. God damn it. I have a ton. I have a fucking ton of them. You have 24, 28. You choose. What suits you? I can't believe I have these dip sockets. All right. Well, it's really tempting. Because it would, so it'd be a, it wouldn't be that hard to remove because they're broken, so we could just remove each half one at a time. We'd use low melt and hot air, and they just fall right out. I might have to do that. I think that might be the way. Oh. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it out with my fingers again. Maybe pushing the, you know what? This may not be necessary. I can't get this thing out with my fingers. Yeah. We'll do that one day, maybe. But I don't think we have to do it today. I think it's in there good. I don't know why or how it's different, but let's just be happy that it is. Let's see if these other ones are good. Yeah. This one looks a little crooked, but it's there. So I don't know. I kind of want to clean these, but then I kind of don't because there's a lot going on, and I don't want to knock or bust any components with my haphazardness. We'll clean this spot up here because there's no excuse. There's plenty of room to clean here, maybe even in this little row, but in these parts here, I'm just gonna have to leave it be. It's just Kester 44 anyways. It's not dog vomit. If it fits, it sits. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to all that trouble of taking that socket out and putting one in if I can get this thing to stay in there. If it's just because I needed to have it, grab those teeth, I don't know. What? Let's see. How are we doing on time? Oh, only a few hours in. That's nice. That's great. Huh. That's weird. It's a little weird. All right. Yeah, let's soak these rude boys. This guy looks a little dirty. Yeah, let's just get a clean one. Oh, man. let that drip in. The other thing that's nice with the clean wipe thing, and this is kind of more common in SMD, is that if you really need the board to soak, if you just pour alcohol on it, kind of just, it evaporates or it drips off to the side. But if you put it on these in these clean room wipes, it just, it basically wets it and keeps it there. And I don't know if it helps slow the evaporation process, but it sure as fuck has got to help a little bit. Oh, wow. These guys are good. Let me just do that. I think these guys need to soak longer, and I'm being impatient because it's coming up. It's just taking a minute. Maybe a little more soaky. So if I want to do these guys, I really got to put some soak in there. Oh yeah, that just takes it right up. Right. I'm gonna let this soak because I'm not giving it its soaking. In fact, let's just wet this so we can get this started. Let the soaking begin. Oh man. Trying to think. It seems like there was something cool that happened, but I can't think of what the I think I just dreamt it, and I dreamt something was cool, and it turned out I woke up and what I thought was cool was actually just toast. Uh-oh. Oh shit. That's not bad. Okay. Getting hot? Yeah. We're at 84.2 in non-freedom units. That's 29 even. So it's a little warm in here. But you know, I could turn the thermostat down lower. It's a test of wills. Actually, what is the... Yeah, it's 89, 88 outside right now, which is kind of warm, but I mean, it's only a few degrees more than what it is in here, so should be okay. But it's also, oh, it's 1 in the afternoon. Okay, so it's getting later in the day. I wonder, I didn't even look at what the high is for today. What's the high, brah? 91, so today won't be too bad. Today won't be too bad at all. I'm gonna have a little dab. Clean this thing up. And we gotta wire this thing back, and I remember I always have a hard time remembering which wire goes where. I took those pictures, but I don't know. I really don't. I don't have high hopes. I think this dab master. Well, we got at least one more dab out of here. We'll dab it. And then... It was funny. Sunday, my buddy came over, and we smoked and smoked, and he was like, an after school special. Come on, do another one. And I'm all, I don't know if I should. And he's like, come on, it's 420. I'm like, yeah, you're right, it's the holidays. Bless we, Jesus, who died for our seeds. Not stupid. That was a stupid joke. I could do much better on that. The groundwork is good. You celebrate 420, and then you come up with some really funny story that basically mimics Christmas. And Weed Santa comes down the chimneys, brings people vape pens and edibles and eights. It's great. All the little good stoners. I almost said boys and girls, but that would cross a line, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Anyways, after he left, we ordered some food, and then we ate it, and I promptly slept like a bear. Like, I fell asleep in the office, and I slept for like a few hours, which I normally can't sleep that long in this chair. Eventually I woke up from discomfort, walked over to the couch, and just plopped down on the couch and went right back into sleeping. And I slept all the way till 4 in the morning, and I woke up right at 4. And then I was sick. I got sick or something. I don't know what the deal was. So I spent I was going to go back. I was like, I'm going to lay back down, but I got sick, and every time I'd lay down, I was like, I don't want to. So sitting up and trying to work on stuff or whatever. It was such a funny morning. It was so dumb. And then we went and got Mrs. Hiroshi's car. We dropped it off over the weekend to get at our mechanic to get it fixed. And we went and picked that up, and then and that was it. I got my travel ID, and it was pretty boring. Actually, I'm sorry I bored you guys. And then I edited videos for YouTube. That was pretty boring. Hope you guys aren't in tears. Didn't bore you to tears. That'd be interesting. Bored to death, to tears, to murder. I wonder if that's a storyline. He was bored, not to death, but to murder. Every now and then, I just get so bored that I have to take the life of another. His story of one convenience store owner's maniacal cruelty. Ooh, maniacal cruelty. I like that. It's also going to be the name of either my band or the band's album. Maniacal Cruelty. We'll self-title the album. It's very popular. Dude, that's like Magic Eraser here. This thing is working great. Erase my IRS debt. Erase the memories of a time of simpler innocence, so that I may not wane for its time. Wane? No. I can't think of the word. Okay, this looks much cleaner. Not clean enough to eat off of, so sorry about that. Let's take the board out of the way and let's get the case here. This guy needs some cleaning. Look how bad he is. You can't even tell. It's so bad. Let's see. Let me get a camera here. Boink, boink. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That is filthy. I don't even know what the fuck it is. No clue. And I did it. There's no other possibility. Whatever it is, it stayed on this side, so. Alright, make sure it's not taking any paint with it. Oh god, it's just gross crud. Dude, this is pretty nasty. Alright, I'm pretty sure the case is not gonna... Oh man, these are really dirty. I'm gonna try just doing a soak here. See if that helps. Hey, Fire! How you doing? It is. It's exactly the same thing. I hope you're doing well. We're cleaning up the old Nava. It needed a little TLC. And we're trying to clean the case. It's pretty gross. I don't know what's up with it. I don't know how. I don't know who or how it got here this way. But we're trying to wipe it off, get all the crud off of it, so that it is ready for Valhalla. Happy Earth Day. Let's go. I didn't realize it was Earth Day. I think I'm gonna have to get more alcohol. I think this thing is almost cashed, and I think I have to have another. I have to get a fresh steel. Yeah, this stuff is not really coming off very easily. No idea what it is. Yeah, dude, that is on there really bad. Alright, well, we'll just keep soaking it, I guess. I mean, you know, well, yeah, oops. No, whatever. It's alcohol. Yeah, some of these chunks are on here pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why it's so dirty or how it got dirty or any of that. It's always really dark over there, so you really don't see what's going on. At first I thought like, oh, I might have spilled some beer on it or something. I don't think so. I think I spilt some super glue on it or something. It is getting better, though. It's just taking time. Oops. Wow, that's actually making my right arm a little, what's the word? Where there's like discomfort. It's like a warming. It hurts, whatever it is. Oh man, yeah, we're just gonna toss all this shit in the trash. Oh good, we're gonna have to make more. Let me go grab some alcohol here, and we'll refill this bottle, and we'll keep going with that. Just make sure, yeah, I think I cached. So just a second, it's in the other room. All right. Ouch. Oh, man. So, let's go ahead and do this guy. Where's my knife? My knife. Let's see. Let's put a little mouth here. I like this mouth. Then we gotta put some eyes. Let's do well, yeah, there we go. Well, that didn't quite work. You know, it kind of works out. It's like, oi, you know? It's got something going on. Oi! What are we doing here? It's like the transporter. Oi, what is this all about? I need to work on my Jason Statham voice. I think I could do it. It's not that difficult. And it's really fun at parties and drive-thrus. All right. Now I'm showing right here that I can get 20 McNuggets for $10.99. Is that right? I can't quite do it. Missing a little bit. Is that right? 20 McNuggets for 10 quid. Yes, sir. All right, so what do I suggest? I don't know. I can't come up with it. You could do Pinhead. Yeah, you could do Pinhead at the drive-thru, which is also a really great band, underrated band. Pinhead at the drive-thru. Oh my God. Their song Soul Apart. Oh, I wish I could get married again just so I could play that at my wedding. Oh man. It's like Soul Apart. solar pot. Solar pot. That's a good song. Man. That's a great song. I'm getting a little misty-eyed. Anyways, Pinhead at the drive-thru. I don't know, man. That's a little bit of some gaps here. What would Pinhead be ordering in the drive-thru? And what drive-thru would he be in? Oh, what if he's in the pharmacy drive-thru, you know? I put in. My doctor put in my prescription. You called me. I came. Yeah, Mr. Priest. Yeah, Mr. Priest, it looks like we got half of your prescription filled, but, it looks like it's gonna be another 10 to 15 minutes. For the 40 pills. Yeah. It'll take you 15 minutes to put 40 pills in one bottle. Well, you gotta understand, Mr. Head, there's some people in front of you. But I called it in. You said it was ready. I came. You opened the prescription. We came. Yeah, I don't know. The computer's a little weird, and it keeps doing that. I don't know what corporate's gonna do about it. Fine. Can I wait in my car? No, you're gonna have to, like, pull forward and then come back around in 10 minutes. Are you serious? Well, yeah. How else would I wear? I don't know why I have, like, this goofy Minnesota accent on the drive-thru person, but, you know. Somehow that made sense. Somehow. The Chimichanga Sisters. The Chimichanga Sisters. So much pain. So much beauty. So perfect. Don't forget, one of them always keeps a gun, a rifle, shoulder strapped to their back. So, and not crossways, on the side, so they can easily whip it up and be ready for action. I don't know if this is coming off. We might have to use the sandblaster. I don't know. This is kind of pissing me off a little bit. I could put like a sheet and just keep soaking it, maybe. I have like I could put a big sheet on it. You know, big ass sheet from Holy Sheets. They have the biggest sheets. Have you been to Holy Sheets? Oh, they're great. I buy their Holy Sheet sandwich right when I get in there. It's so good. It's so good. It's not good for me, I know, but sometimes you gotta live a little. That's what my podiatrist tells me. He's like, Sid, live a little. And I'm like, all right, foot doctor. And he's like, please, podiatrist. And I'm like, okay. He's like, don't demean my profession. I'm not. I'm here for this really weird foot thing. He's like, yeah. I haven't seen one of these since I was in med school. That's him talking, not me. I should change their voices. I haven't seen one of these since I was in med school. And I was like, yeah. Me neither. And then he's like, when were you in med school? And I was like, I wasn't, same as you. And then he's like, I think you're confusing me with a chiropractic, chiropractics or something. I'm like, no, podiatry's a real profession. I get it. It's also a real fetish. So dig yourself out of that one, Doc. Glass cleaner. I don't know. Last time I drank glass cleaner, it really didn't help me do much of anything. Made me really sick, so kind of cleared out a lot of bad stuff. Mario Van Peebles, Lucy Liu. Damn, we are getting like too many actors that are they're you know. Where are they? Their sheets had holes in them. Yep. With a Polaroid, no doubt, too. You don't see those too often. And then he wrote something weird on the back. Well, like on the little bottom edge. It was like... stool. I don't know what that meant. Alright, we might have to do the glass cleaner. I didn't think it would come to this. I prayed it wouldn't. Day and night, night and day. Back to the day and then back to the night. And then again to the day and then again to the night. Back to the day again and then through the night. All right. Oh, man. All right. Might have to do the glass. I don't know why this thing isn't coming up. It's not cleaning up very well at all. It's kind of bullshit, right? Who's doing that? Deeply. Let me get some bleach too. Let me get some bleach and I'll just you know what, to save time, I'll put them in the same container and I'll put them on there and I'll use that for cleaning. I think that's a good idea. That's smart, right? That way you're cleaning with two powerful cleaners at the same time. Yeah, this is not coming off at all. I wasted this. You ever tried Fabuloso? It's delicious. I don't know. What is that? When the neighbors do their laundry? Oh my gosh. What is this stuff? I forgot what I can't. Oh yeah, glass cleaner. Glass cleaner. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. So just a swig of this, right? Like a big, deep swig. All right. I'm gonna do this part first. Whoa! Okay, that one's not coming up as easily, but let's try this guy here. Whoa! I forgot. Glass cleaner. It's not just for glass. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's like that magic cleaners that you see on the TV with the guy. And he's like, look at this. Look how great this magic cleaner works. And you're like, holy shit. How much is that? And then you're like, that's a reasonable price. I shall purchase some. And then it gets there. And it's just 2 buckets of sham wow. I don't know. That guy might have to be there forever. I don't know what that guy's problem is, but look at that. Look at, oh my God. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for that suggestion. I should have done it sooner. I thought the alcohol was going to do it, but good old ammonia to the rescue. Yeah, this guy's on there good. I think got some scrape off there with the old thumbnail sponger. That's actually true. I could just scrape this off with a plastic sponger, probably. Some of these, like, stuck on, caked on bits, but yeah, that works like a champ. Kudos. Wait, is it? Yeah. Forget how you're supposed to hold a bottle of glass cleaner. That's like remarkably clean. It really looks nice. I'm extremely happy. Aren't you happy too, glass cleaner? Wait, what? No, that... Huh? No, no. No comprende. No, no, no. No comprende. Sí. No. ¿Qué? No. All right. Trying to use my limited knowledge of Spanish to explain to the Windex, who only speaks Spanish, but it made it a really big... I don't know a lot, but I know it made a really big point that they're from Spain. I don't know what that's fucking about. That seemed a little weird, but they kept going, you know. No, I'm because you don't know, you know, Spanish or something. It was something weird. I didn't get it, but either way, we're gonna put this guy away. Oh shit, we had a big crazy network drop there, didn't we? Oh, we're still having one. This sucks. Let me see. Let me look at the stuff. Actually, I need... Just a second here. I'm looking at the traffic here, trying to figure out what's up. Shit. Let me look at my router. Router's chucking along. Huh. Yeah, it's, yeah, sorry, mates. We'll tough this out, but, I mean, if it's, I don't know, I hopefully it didn't, let me see. It's crazy. We've had really good network for quite a while now. I don't know why it's going to take a shit today. Yeah. Fuck. Let me do something here. Let's see here. It's almost recovering. There it goes. All right, let's see if it stabilizes. It's still not perfect. What the fuck, man? This is weird. Yeah, I'm showing 1.4, but I'm not showing that in Twitch. I'm showing a solid connection. Hey, Ubu. I don't know how well my connection is right now. Trying to... Looks like it's coming back. It's still taking hits. Let me try something here. Yeah, I've got a really shitty connection going on. Fuck. We might have to reschedule the stream. Oh, that would suck butt. Yeah, we got so many people hanging out. All right, now it's saying 6,000, 5,000. It should be 4, and then it's 11K. Maybe it's caught back up. Maybe it's cleaned up. I don't know. I'll give it a little bit more time. But I'm still showing dropped frames. And it's not stabilizing very well. Yeah, and then it's down to garbage. Well, fuck. I guess we're gonna have to end the stream. I can try restarting stuff, and I'll try to come back on. I don't know what else to do. This is kind of stupid. It's definitely something with my ISP or my connection or something to them. But this is pretty bad. Yeah, it just keeps eating shit. Fuck. But then it keeps recovering. It's so weird. I don't get it. Well, YouTube is acting like it's okay now. How is it on Twitch? Is it just dog shit? Is it really bad? It looks like it's all over the place. Like 1 second it's acceptable, and then the next it's like really, really low numbers. Yeah, like right now. Well, and then it jumps up. It's just inconsistent. And it does say there's a lot of drop frames. Dude, but it keeps... Ah, man. Bamba Pusik Rasklat. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is I could restart my modem. But we could lose everything. Good to see you, by the way, Mr. X. Sorry, the connection's so shit. I don't know what... I'm trying to decide what I want to do, if we have to call it, or we could weather it. Nice. Thank you so much, Mr. X, for, dude, 46 months. Yeah, the stream's bad. I'm gonna restart the modem. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.